Blessings and welcome to all of my fellow Virgos out there. This is Synergized Tarot by Tammy, and this is your last monthly reading of teen. And this applies to all of you Virgos who have your sun, moon, or rising sun in Virgo. And yes, I'm a Virgo rising myself. Always so grateful to connect with you each and every month. And yes, it's important not just to look at your sun sign reading, but also your rising and moon sign to get a more in-depth understanding of maybe where your energy is taking you each and every month here, Virgo. So happy holidays to all of you, and wishing you all the best the last month of teen can bring. We're going to start off with some oracles, and then we're going to go into the self position and also look into love, of course, and work and finances. I'm also going to pull some special oracles and one connecting to going into the year of teen and what you can expect to maybe feel or go through as you go in teen. So the first card you did receive is the Seven of Pentacles here in the self position. So this is about you working hard on something. And so it's your vision, and that's what it says on there. There's something that you've been working hard on, your vision, something that, you know, has maybe taken a long time to get to this point. Maybe this has been something that you've been working hard throughout the year. But you do have this beautiful seashell oracle that says this: grace under pressure, and it's called the most graceful pagoda. I love that. The most graceful pagoda, and grace under pressure. So it looks like there has been a lot of pressure maybe you've been in this last year, and it's about your vision. You've been really working hard to keep that sight open. The other oracle you did receive is this victim card, and it's really the light attribute that you need to bring out, is knowing that it prevents you from being a victim and making sure others aren't being victimized. So I just feel this is about you knowing that, you understand you aren't a victim. There's a lot of things I feel that you've gone through, a lot of pressure, but Virgo, you're so graceful, aren't you? And, you really try to keep grounded. You are an earth energy. And so I feel you've been really focusing and not being the victim, even though there have been some really hard situations that have put you under pressure, maybe especially in work or even in love, not being the victim in love, setting your sights to your own vision. We're really working hard on yourself and what you really are wanting to bring into your vision, into your focus here. So let's look at another couple cards here in the self position and see what it's all about your vision and working hard, and a lot of pressure that you've been under, but have been very graceful about it all. Five of Cups, yeah. So again, I feel there's some sadness and, not being a victim. It does look like there has been something that you feel, emotionally dissatisfied with, and maybe feeling like a victim. Maybe this is about you having some type of situation in love and have been disappointed. But yeah, there looks like there has been some sadness, some emotional upheaval, something that you've had to really stay strong under pressure and not be a victim, and knowing that all your hard work, your visions will pay off, even though it may not have been the most emotionally easy year maybe for you, Virgos. So let's look at another card in the self position here and see what is developing in the month of November here. The moon. So Angel of Dreams. So this could be a very strong month of your intuition, your dreams being very vivid for you. Something maybe coming through into your vision to understand maybe some of the illusions, something that you felt victimized, but, understanding, there's always a reason for everything. And maybe this is about something that you've had to go through karmically, something that you had to learn. But the Angel of Dreams, the moon's energy, is here to let you know that I do feel there's an open way. There's something that will be coming out through your intuition, through your dreams, to give you some insight about maybe your vision and what you need to do about making some changes. But you're staying strong, Virgo. And the last two cards in self position, staying strong for love. And so I do feel there must have been some sadness around love, a connection to love maybe that you're trying to get over. Maybe have been a victim of love, but you realize, things happen for a reason. And if situations don't work out in love and around your visions, your insight, it's about looking deeper within your soul, looking deeper within the moon's energy to figure out what you need to do to maybe change or understand, or maybe there's some illusions around maybe a situation in love. But you have the Tower card here. So the Tower is maybe something unexpectedly happening through your insight, through your visions, through your dreams. And so, your psychic visions are going to be very open this month. And I do feel, you'll understand maybe some of the things that have been happening around you. And maybe we'll be able to release some of that pressure that you've been feeling. So let's look at a love. And this first card wanted to pop out here. And this is the Six of Wands, recognition. So this is a great card to start off with in love, thank goodness, because, it does look like there is something that you've had to really, like I said, handle yourself gracefully in maybe a relationship, a situation that you have felt victimized. But, Virgo, this is about you heading towards success in love and you finding, the right recognition in a connection to love. And that's why I feel, focus on, a change in love. Focus on maybe moving away from a situation that has not been so pleasant. But the moon is here to guide you. The moon is here, and also, yes, that's right. We have Mars in our 7th house now that gives us that power, that aggression to go for what we want, to not stay victimized, to not stay sad because we haven't received the love that we want. We've got a lot going on in our 5th house too. So the 5th house is, love, romance also. And the sun will be there. So I do feel there may be a powerful connection to maybe something coming through, maybe, just having a lot of fun this month. And maybe you're going to realize, the joy, the success that you can in love. And maybe that's what it is. You're going to find more pleasure this month. You're going to get out there with Mars being in your 7th house and the sun being in the 5th house. Maybe this is going to give you the power and to face your challenges in love. So the 7 of Wands is about challenges that you faced in love, and what do you need to be successful in love? What do you need to do to change? And as we can see, we see Wands here. So Wands are all about action. It's about movement. It's about change. And with Mars being in the 7th house, for us Virgos, it's, the 7th house is our relationships, our partnerships, our commitments to relationships and marriage. So this is about maybe working hard on a situation, a relationship. Maybe there has been some sadness, some a situation where you have had to face some challenges in love, and now you're trying to figure out, getting through the illusions, getting through and seeking the truth, going to the shadow side in a relationship, or just with yourself. I feel this is about you. I'm just focusing on the 5 of Cups and the victim, knowing that, things happen for a reason, and situations develop that feel like you've been victimized. But maybe there's, with the 5s, for me, it's always about tests and lessons to get through karmically. And that's what I feel. There's just something very karmically connected to love, Virgos, that, a lot of us be having to go through to understand. But now that we have, the strong connection to the 7th house with Mars in there, and having a lot of energy in our 5th house, not just with the sun, we do have Pluto and Saturn in there. So it does look like maybe there was something that we had to learn and grow and mature and realize in a relationship or about ourselves, to challenge ourselves to be more recognized in love. And maybe that's what it is, Virgo. A lot of us want to be recognized and loved. And if we have been challenged and victimized and not getting the happiness, not being open to the true visions of love, then I do feel this is about you taking control again with the 4 of Pentacles. This is about you taking control over back your security, feeling more grounded. And so that's what I feel you're working on in love here. You're working on getting more control over the challenges that you felt in love, and being more successful and happy. And that's what I want you to focus on, is this recognition that I do feel that you're going to receive through what you are doing to really stand strong and fight for your honor and face those challenges that you have felt in love here. So let's pull a couple more love cards here. But yes, with the recognition, the 6 of Wands, it's, giving you a new cycle in love and finding something to to believe in and having faith in and hope that, things will change in love here. So yes, it does look like, have hope and faith. There may be some type of message, something being given to you or someone communicating to you in the month of December to maybe make change how you feel about love and facing your challenges and getting some type of control and stability back in your life and love. So one more card here. So yeah, things need to be cut out and things have to change. This is about a new harvest, clearing things out, and of course we've had Venus in retrograde for so long, and then now it's direct, and I feel there was a lot of maybe lessons and lessons and tests and challenges and sadness that we have felt in relationships, and now we realize with Venus being direct now, what we need to do to make those changes, clearing out the old, facing our challenges in love and not giving up, getting more control over our own self to be able to be more aligned and recognized in the connection to love. So let's pull a romance angel card here for you, Virgo, and see, even though there is challenges and sadness and being victimized, it does look like we will get control back over our love situation and find a way to be more aligned, finding the hope and movement forward to be recognized in a happy relationship. So the love romance card here, Virgo, let's pull a card here and see what that energy is like. Okay, these two. Okay, so here we go. So we're seeing the theme here as unrequited love. Let go of control issues, some type of sadness, some type of situation where you felt victimized, and it may be because of some type of unrequited love. But let go of control issues, let go of the past, let go of maybe feeling victimized or, knowing that there, was a situation in love that just was not enough attraction or chemistry. And that's okay, because what you are going to now face because of the challenges that you've gone through and letting go of the past and relationships that maybe you have been really controlling, because I see these two words of let go of control issues, control. So there does seem to be something that you need to let go, and that could be a strong connection to some type of security and love and a relationship. And, Jupiter just went into our 4th house for the next year, and that's our home, our security, our family. So there'll be a big change in, in that situation. Maybe that's why there will be more success coming. Because you are letting go of a situation, letting go of relationships and control issues from the past to move towards something that's going to be more successful. And that's what I feel that is what the biggest message is for us Virgos who are wanting love and are trying to be more successful in facing our challenges in love. It does look like what our guides and angels are saying is, the moon's here to break free from those illusions and go deeper within to trust our true feelings of self and knowing what the 5 of Cups was all about, so that we can really work hard on our own vision of love and be more recognized to connect to someone who can give us that connection to love. So let's look at a energy card here and see what type of message we can have, because we do see that there is going to be things that we have to change and been under some pressure, it looks like, in love, but we are moving through this, and it looks like there will be success at the end. So it's action time, action in love, and we have Mars in the 7th house to really give us something to really move forward in and be more aggressive in connecting to love or facing our challenges to leave a situation, a sadness in love. So let's pull an energy oracle for this connection to love, Virgo, in the month of Teen. Let's see, what do you get? 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So that's beautiful, because this is about us getting that beautiful connection to love. And, like I said, we've got a lot going on in our 5th house, right? Like I said, the sun's in there, and the 5th house is all about, like I said, love, romance, connection to children, our creative ideas, just having more fun. So let's look at what the message is from Archangel Gabriel. Let's see, number 9. Okay. self-expression, and speaking your truth. Gabriel holds his trumpet in one hand and a beautiful orb of blue light in the other. He is sending powerful energy to your throat center, acknowledging your power to communicate and your readiness to do so. This angel opens you up to truthful expression, both with yourself and others. And that's why I feel, the blue energy of your throat chakra, being able to communicate and connect to those, to have more fun and pleasure. It looks like you are acknowledging your power, you're getting stronger, and you're going to be able to open up and be truthful about your expression. That's why the men's energy is there. Be truthful to your expression, your feelings, your emotions. You have had trouble with expressing emotions and ideas in the past, but Gabriel is here to tell you that your soul longs to take this leap now. Be aware that true communication includes how you speak to yourself, so never deny your profound integral value. Speak up for yourself. Write in your journal. Let your words flow. Now is the time to express yourself freely and fully, and the universe always honors your choice to do so. This card could also indicate that a communication project is coming, or a time of heightened communication with spirit and telepathy with others. The affirmation for this card: my throat chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state, spinning with the beautiful energy of freedom and self-empowerment. I am free to express myself in every way. So Archangel Gabriel is asking you to open up your throat chakra, to really open and communicate. And that's why I feel there'll be some type of communication, some type of message that you need to give, or someone will be giving to you. But maybe this is what your challenge is this month, to open up and communicate. Maybe through, the pressure and being graceful about maybe having to deal with some type of situation in love through communication. But call upon Archangel Gabriel to help you effectively communicate and open up your heart, to have more fun, to be able to maybe face your challenges. And that's why I feel this month it's really important with these wands, with Archangel Gabriel, focusing his energy towards you is to really actively communicate, pursue, and open up to your challenges. Open up to maybe communicating to someone that you really want to have some fun with. Maybe that's what it is, being truthful about your feelings, and wanting to connect to someone. But yes, there is this energy of unrequited love and letting go of control issues. And so if there is a situation with that, there is something better coming along. And that's what you have to acknowledge, is clearing out the old so something new can come into your space, something more and more that is going to be in your vision, more that's going to be in, this connection to love for you. So let's go into your work and finances, and see where that energy is flowing for you. It does look like we are meeting some challenges in love, and we'll see if there's some challenges in our work and finances too that we need to feel and understand. The Hierophant, angel blessing, so beautiful. So this is about knowing that with the Hierophant card, it is all about wisdom and knowledge that we're receiving. So the Hierophant card can indicate some type of change, maybe to receiving some type of knowledge to, go in a different direction. This also could be about going back to school, because the Hierophant card is definitely about, wisdom and knowledge and, learning. And so this does seem to be a time where, there have been a lot of pressure because you are going through school and maybe also working, focusing on your vision. So this could be a time where you really are working hard. But, it's beautiful. Not only do you have Archangel Gabriel here, you have this beautiful connection to the angel of blessings here. So if things have been difficult, if things have, been hard for you to realize your visions and dreams, the angel of blessings is here to help you. Wow. And then next to it, there you go. The angels of blessing, and then you get the star card, which is all about blessings, and that is the angel of hope. So we have two cards of knowing that things are going to be changing. There's wisdom, there's knowledge, there's a lot of things that are coming to you, that you're learning, that you're expanding, that you're tapping into. And it is about blessings and knowing that things are going to come to fruition through all your hard work, through your visions. So, the men's energy and also the star card, it's all about your dreams, your visions, your hope for the future. And, you know, I feel a lot of you Virgos have a lot of dreams. You have a lot of hope and a lot of visions that you have to be very successful in what you're doing. And this is about you leading the way in your own guidance, finding your own stardom, being ready to prepare yourself with the Three of Wands. So, yeah, this is again, the Three of Wands is action. It's about, you know, planning for something and being prepared to go on some type of change in your journey, change in really growing and expanding through hope, through blessings. And so you've got beautiful cards here, even though things have been difficult, maybe, and things have, you've had to really be challenged by. I love the fact that you have some beautiful major arcana cards to show that you have hope and blessings, and be prepared because things will be changing soon. And it's all about your faith, right? That's the Hierophant card. That's all about faith and hope and going through the burdens in your heart to find the success that you truly want. And I feel that's where you're heading towards. That Star card, success and victory here. So let's pull here, this card wanted to come out. Yeah, huge transformation. I feel you're preparing for something to change in your workflow here, Virgo. So know that there will be some type of blessing, some type of hope for the future, something that you're going to be guided to, something being communicated to you through the burdens and challenges that you have been facing. So don't be the victim, because there's something now coming to you through your own insight and visions and dreams that is going to change. And I feel you are already preparing, Virgo. I feel you already know there's going to be, and especially like I said, Jupiter being in our 4th house for the next year, that maybe what you're planning and preparing for, there'll be a huge change that you're going to be going under, maybe moving to a new place to, you know, follow your dreams, receiving some type of offer to go back to school to receive some type of education. Maybe this is a strong spiritual pathway that you're going to start to flow with, Virgo. But I do feel it's like you've had this insight, this knowledge, this understanding that things were starting to change, and you knew that they were, and you have been already preparing for some type of change. And your angels want to say, keep on believing in that hope. Don't give up. Know that this has been hard, and you have felt like a victim of not getting what you deserve, or have been working hard. It just doesn't seem like your vision coming out into the way that you want it as fast as you would like it to be. But, you know, there's just, maybe with this Angel of Blessings, the Hierophant card, there's more knowledge that you still needed to learn, something that you needed to understand more before you could move forward. There's something that you definitely had to learn from burdens, from, you know, deep insight, from, you know, preparing and transforming and changing and ending things to really feel more secure in your foundation here. So let's pull an oracle, a wisdom oracle for this connection here, Virgo, for reading. But have hope and have faith that there's something that you're being prepared for, and will release you from what you felt pressurized by, but you've handled it gracefully, and that's why this beautiful card says Most Graceful Pagoda. You are the most graceful pagoda, Virgo, this month, and it's all about you knowing that you've had hope and had a lot of grace under pressure. So last card here for your work and finances, changes, burdens being released, being prepared for a blessing, hope for the future, not giving up on your vision and your insight. And then you get the Fire Prince, optimism and aggression. So that's what I feel with, you know, also Mars being in the 7th house. It's about aggression. It is about being optimistic. It's about fighting for what you want, and being more sure and confident. And with Jupiter being, Mars being in the 7th house, it would be also you working with others in partnerships, and having more clients, and having to really work, you know, extremely under pressure. Maybe this is what it is going to be, grace under pressure. You have a lot of new connections to partnerships and clients, and others coming to you, a new connection. Maybe there's a new connection to a partnership that's coming your way here, Virgo, that is going to transform and change you, and you're going to be prepared for that. So be optimistic, and I feel this is a month you're going to be very aggressive in fulfilling your visions and having a lot more to do in your work and finances this month. So I don't see a huge growth in your finances yet here, but it does show that I feel with going into, because you're working so hard on your foundation and your visions, I'm sure going into you'll start to see the benefits and seeing things come into fruition. So let's read about the Fire Prince here. And here we go. From the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Okay. When the Fire Prince arrives as your ally, he lets you know that he represents his invisible forces behind all manner of manifestation, and he brings you the gift of optimism. You will be readily inspired to move forward and take confident and assertive action to reach your goal. That's what I feel. You're going to be very assertive this month here, Virgo, to reach your goals, your visions. Nothing's going to stop you this month. Envisioning the path of the highest good with an optimistic outlook, the Fire Prince also brings you the gift of a miracle. And that's what the Angel of Hope is, the Star card. Things come together as if by magic to create the reality you seek. You have every reason to be hopeful. Move forward, knowing that you have everything you need and more. Just remember to share the enthusiasm. Believe in others and be optimistic for them too. And your good fortune will multiply. So it does look like you will be moving towards, more fortune, something magical happening, you being more aggressive, and being optimistic about your future and what it has to unfold. So that's why I feel, you have this Tower card, so expect anything. But I do see this connection to maybe a lot of you Virgos going to find some type of assistance and help, maybe to grow your knowledge in your work and finances. There's something that you are going to seek wisdom from others to really grow. And that's why I feel some of you will be going back to school. Some of you will be taking courses to really grow stronger in your vision and insight. But, things could be happening out of the blue. But I feel it's because you're going to be very aggressive this month to challenge yourself to put things into action and to be very successful, right? So the last card I wanted to pull was an oracle, a karmic connection to maybe the energy that's going to be flowing for you as you go into 2019, what to expect, what challenges, what situation karmically may be coming up, what to feel as you go into the energy. So let's pull Virgo 18 card for you to understand from the Akashic Tarot where your energy flowing. Add some number. So this is about, completing a whole cycle. It's about, again, making your visions come true, bringing things out into fruition. So, and I see all these books and knowledge. There's just, knowledge and resources. And I just feel a lot of you Virgos are really looking for that insight, that knowledge, that spiritual growth, that insight to help all of us Virgos become more aligned with the universe, with our spirit guides and angels, the divine. So let's read about add some. Number 2. Okay. A candle casts light on an open book held by a young woman sitting at a desk. Her eyes are drawn to the side, as if she were distracted from her reading by a curious thought or someone nearby. She is surrounded by several people, many of whom are somewhat translucent and glowing. An angel bends and whispers, "Add some, I arrive, I am here, I attend you." Add some is a single word that has many meanings. First, it affirms your own strength and focus in the present. You can use it as a command word whenever you find yourself distracted from what's at hand. Say, "Add some, I am here," and feel yourself attend to the situation or person before you. This word also declares your arrival at your goals and all your wishes coming true. That's why you get the Star card. Say, "Add some, I arrive," and take a moment to see yourself reaching your goals. Absolutely. Whenever you get this card, I know that you're on your way to the results you seek with the help of others and the glorious help of spirit. This card also reminds you to be assured that no matter what's happening in your life, Spirit is always there for you. They reach out to you, sharing the light and power and serving you in every way. From the least to the highest, from grandma to the divine, an internal community attends you. Say, add some, and take some time to attend to them. You can act on your promise to God, how Spirit lifts you upon their shoulders. You are present for each other, and together you arrive at your dreams. So just close your eyes and sense all your spirit guides gathering. Take a deep breath and feel the words, add some. I arrive inside you. The divine stands next to you as you arrive at your highest dream. See it now. Blessings. And that's why you have all these beautiful cards of the connection to spirit. Your angels are coming through your dreams. Archangel Gabriel wants you to communicate and open to the spirit realm. But this is all about knowing your intuition, your insight, your connection to your angels and guides are getting strong. So remember, add some. And much love to all of you Virgos. Thank you so much for all your support in Teen, and I can't wait to see you in Teen. If you ever want a personal reading from me, please connect with me. Links down below. And much love and gratitude for sharing videos, subscribing, sending me all those beautiful comments, and all clients. Until next time, with pure love, this energy. Tammy.